Hello, world. I had to really jump in and start talking about this. It just came over my mind. But, anyways, forced action or inspired action. When we embark on this journey, we start dealing with energy, forces, higher consciousness, the mind, all this stuff. So, I said in a previous video that you are co-creators. We are all co-creators. Now, example, back in the days of old, or let's say before enlightenment, before the born again and all this stuff. Literally pray for something, wish for something, have an intent for something, set out a rocket of desire, as Abraham Hicks would say. But anyways, and then immediately after the prayer or whatever we're asking for, wishing for to come in our life, we go to action. We start forcing. We start figuring out how. And I said in the other video, that is not our job. But I remember figuring out the how. How it's going to come. What do I need to do? Oh my God. And then when I'm chilling, my conscious mind is interrupting me saying, man, you ain't going to get it done like that. So you need to do something. This creates anxiety, stress on a whole nother level. Now I have to do something. My mind is, conscious part of my mind is saying, man, you need to do something. Sitting there ain't gonna get it done. So, immediate action. I like to give examples and stuff like that. So, we're gonna go with this example. Let's just say you want a car. And you have your intent in your mind. I really want this car. Let's just say it's a black Camaro. Okay. This is just your dream car. You really want that car. Okay. You shot out your rocket of desire, You put it out there in the universe. Or you told God, this is the car, this is my dream car. But you don't have the discipline to wait for it to come in. Because before this, we didn't know nothing about how the manifestation part works. So we immediately go straight to action. Oh, hey man, you know somebody that's selling a black Camaro? Hey, black Camaro for sale. Huh. Damn, there's something wrong with it. Just forcing. Bling, 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 bling. Hello? Hey man, my friend, homeboy, friend, got a black Camaro. It's clean too. He said ain't nothing wrong with it. Man, where's that? Man, I want to come see it. He gonna bring it to you. All right. Ooh, I knew it was coming. You forced this. Are y'all downstairs? Go see the black Camaro. Man, he got it painted looking good for you. Man, boom. You said, okay, cool. Bam. Give him the money for it. You get the Camaro. Now, since you done forced to get this Camaro, let's see how well it works out for you. You bought it from somebody unreliable person because you was anxious. You really don't know how good it ran or nothing like that. You don't know what type of work has been done on it. But you got your Camaro. A couple of months down the line, things start happening. I'm not wishing bad, but this is probably like 90% of what happens when you force something as opposed to attracting something. But anyways, boom, boom, boom. That starts happening. That starts happening. Then something starts happening to where it's too much to get fixed. Now you're like, man, I should never bought that car, man. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Okay. Now let's go to inspired action. I want a green. What car are we talking about? Let's go with the green BMW. BMW 750. Big boy. Let's go with that. Okay. Now, this guy, that's asking for this green BMW is in alignment. He's in tune. He kind of knows the way to go about things. He's in touch with his intuition. He listens to his intuition. He knows how to visualize. He knows that patience is going to be one of his major keys in this whole thing. He knows how to take inspired action as opposed to forced action. So anyways, he starts out with his wanting of this green BMW. Okay, he shot out his rocket of desire. Now he's on his phone. Instead of forcing it, he's looking it up, getting in detail with this car. Like, he's really entangling. Quantum entanglement is going on here. He's entangling himself with this car. So then the next day, he at the light, somebody drives by in a green 750. Okay, co-creator, that's the universe saying, there it is, it's out there, that's what you want. Okay, let's focus on it. Okay, so then it goes from he at work, then he gets somebody to make a copy of his car. So now he makes 2 copies. He puts the car in the bedroom so he can see it before he go to sleep, and he puts one in the bathroom so he sees it the first thing he wakes up. So he's all the time thinking about the car. And to top that off, he puts it in his phone. So every time his phone comes on, turns on, whatever the case may be, there goes that green BMW 750. Okay. So this car and this guy's scenario, he really can't afford it, but this is his dream car. Okay. This is how the universe could work, because I say could because it's unlimited possibilities. Okay. So he's at work. He's not making enough to really own or buy this. This is just his dream car he wants. Okay. So he's at work. He's steady being patient. He's controlling his energy. He's in, he hasn't treated his car as if it was something higher than him. It's kind of normal, even though he wants it. He's good with or without the car. It'll be an addition, yes, but I ain't gotta have it. It's not going to make or break me. It's not that big of a thing in my life to where it's just going to change who the hell I am, So he continues to think about the car, visualize the car. At night especially, he makes sure that that car is the last thing he puts on his brain before closing his eyes. Okay? Then he goes to thinking about the car so much that he starts thinking from his desire. So now when he's visualizing at night, he's actually has went to the stage of wanting. He's visualizing so much that he has went to believing. Like, man, I know it's gonna come. Because he's seen himself with the car. He's seen himself washing the car. He's seen himself in his visuals pumping gas in the car. He's visualizing himself at the gas tank and somebody saying, man, that's a nice car you got. Okay. So he's got his visualization techniques going. Then once he's got this visuals in his head and it's pretty much concrete, and he's seen the car on the street several times, when in actuality it was hard for him to see the car at first. So this could be a couple of weeks that has happened, or it could have been a month. But he's patient. He's good with or without the car. He doesn't have no resistance. But he's visualized so much and seen that car and synchronicities behind it that he's went from belief, he's went from wanting to believe to knowing he's going to get the car. Well, he goes to work and another department opened up for him that is paying $4 more an hour. He jumps on it. He's qualified. He's been with the company. He's like, this is what I've been waiting for type deal to advance in the company. Boom. Things are slowly aligning up for him to achieve this. He just said he wanted the car. He did not once say, man, I want to live financial free and have all this. All he said is, I wish to have this car. But he's on this journey, so he understands. So anyways, he gets the raise and everything. Now he's like, shoot, I'm good with it. I'm good without it. I know now that it's achievable. I know now that I could really obtain this vehicle. But let me not force it. Let me relax. So he knows that the universe has showed him the car was out there. He's then hit synchronicities. He starts putting away money. Let's say 90 days go by and he purchases his car. No, 90 days go by and, well, let's say 45 days go by, and what happens is other things start lining up. The right people says, hey, man, I know a good BMW dealer, and you can go up there and talk to him and everything, and if he doesn't have your car, he will be able to get your car. But this is a company, and he's good. He's been with the company a long time. He has a good rep. The BMW shop company car lot has a good rep. But you didn't know about this because you just really was focusing on that. You might have looked at some dealerships, but anyways, and it makes you feel good. And you're like, man, this is the one. Why did he come in my life and tell me this about this car, which everything checks out, is reputable and everything like that? Why? I feel good. Something inside of me telling me to act. He said, okay, but he waits a couple of weeks. Maybe he's getting some affairs in order, and he acts on it. He just took inspired action. The other guy took forced action. Now let's take this into our life. A lot of times we take forced action, and that forced action creates resistance, anxiety, stress, probably something else. But on this journey, we're dealing with a higher force. We got a different understanding. Patience, persistence. It's going to be some tools that we're going to use on this journey, but we're not going to force it. There's no need to force it. You was good before. Why are you forcing it? Here's a tip that I learned that I applied so well. If you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. If you don't know what to do, stop doing shit. I'm guilty of it. There's a lot of things I didn't know what to do, and I still tried to force it. But we're not in that world no more. We're in the flow state. We're taking inspired action. We're not forcing it. We are attracting it. We're not chasing. None of that. We're taking inspired action only. I mean, you can take physical action a little bit, but not the forced action. We're not doing that. We're not forcing nothing to come. We align our vibrations to match what we want. We're attracting what we're in a vibrational match with. I learned this from Mark Halton. And when he told me that, it was hard, but I did it. If I don't know what to do in any situation, I'm not going to do it, because I'm going to make it worse. It's not going to work out for me. I'm waiting on inspired action. I'm waiting on to get that download that says, man, why didn't I think I should have? I'm waiting on that. I'm not taking no more forced action on nothing. Matter of fact, even on the smallest details, even if I have stuff going on all the time. So if somebody asks me to do something, okay, especially if they text me, I'm not quick to respond, because I need to see what's going on. I'm just not forcing no action nowhere. I'm not, yep. No, let me think. Let me sit back and let me see what's going on in my life before I say yes. Because I've learned to get a little selfish with myself. But anyways, yes, this is good. Forced action. Inspired action. Ding. Forced action, no. Stop doing it if you don't know what to do. If you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. It ends up making it worse. You end up creating more problems, more stress, more anxiety, low vibration. You know where we're going with this. So, and we want to be vibrating high, so we know we don't want none of that. So, anyways, yes. Inspired action. If you don't know what to do, don't do it. Hello, world.